A new teacher begins her role in substituting for a summer class when one of her students suddenly jumps off the roof to her death, and all suspicions point to a mysterious girl in her class named Sana. Sana is obsessed with capturing what she calls a person's final sound. As the new teacher delves deeper into Sana's past, she uncovers some horrible truths about her tragic life. But she also becomes deeply intertwined in Sana's new game. What does Sana want from her? Indeed, talk about a complete tone shift from one movie to another. This is almost like watching a completely different series. Gone is the slow build up and the comedy from the first movie, also the musical interludes, they're also gone. And in comes the classic Shimitsu style perfected in the Ju-On series. Fans of his work will be delighted at the end result of this production. Shimitsu has made so many movies over the last few years that it's easy to dismiss this title as just another one of his experimentations into finding the hottest new J-horror fad, but he's returned to what he knows best, making films about grudges, and now suddenly everything old is new again. Except don't just say the G word out loud, because even one of the characters in this movie mentions that Sana's quest for revenge is not about any type of grudge that she may hold. Fans of the first movie, of which I did enjoy because I liked that it tried to do something new, will appreciate the returning cast. Now obviously Sana returns, but so does her family, who play a far bigger role in this movie, thankfully. The detective from the first movie also makes a comeback looking a lot more disheveled this time around, and so does Sana's teacher. What I loved the most about this movie, and what I hope you will also love about it as well, is the genuinely creepy moments scattered throughout. Now, I don't get scared watching horror movies, but what I do get is the chills. And this movie left me with a severe case of the chills, multiple times in fact. Starting from the scene where the teacher takes Sana home to have a chat with her parents. This scene, it loops, and then the teacher realizes that she's eating a moldy cake, and then all of a sudden we can see that Sana has captured her into her world. It's masterful, it's creepy, and it's signature Shimitsu. Then, as if to challenge himself to creep out the audience even more, we get the scene in the arcade that is just pure terror and really highlights Sana's power to the viewer. Who is this girl and what is she doing? Unfortunately, that's the burning question in this film that will lead to some frustration. Without giving away any spoilers of the film, you're left to question why all of a sudden Sana has returned to continue her final sound recording spree. There are some hints to do with her past, the bullying that she suffers, and the first girl that she killed, but then the links back to the modern times, well, there kind of is none, and the first movie is almost completely disregarded in this one. It just goes very much unexplained. Perhaps Shimitsu has a part 3 planned, and I wouldn't put that past him considering his love of trilogies. Now the ending though is a bit of a kick in the guts, especially if you really connect with the characters in this movie. And just like the first movie, make sure that you stick around and watch the end credit sequence, because you get a bit more of an insight into some of the scenes that happen during the film, and of course a conclusion of some sorts. But for this movie, I will forgive its flaws. I enjoyed it that much that I'm willing to just play along with whatever Shimitsu wants me to watch. Using my patent pending ghost rating, which stands for great horror or stupid trash, I will gladly give this 4 ghosts out of 5. I genuinely love this movie so much, and I think that perhaps along with Final Destination Bloodlines, this could be one of my new favorite horror movies of the year. Not of all time, of the year. It's certainly been a bit of a lean year, unfortunately, but there have been a couple of real standout horror titles. And I really believe that if you enjoy J-horror, if you enjoy the supernatural, if you enjoy creepy, if you've liked Shimitsu's previous work, specifically the Ju-On series, but even the previous Sana movie, you're going to get a lot out of this one. You're really going to like it. Anyway, have you seen it? Are you looking forward to seeing it? Do you want to see it? Leave a comment below to let me know the answer to any of those questions or more. I am the Artie Dan. You are watching Shockmania. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that other jazz, and I will catch you next time.